Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the Daily Scan for Wednesday, July 1st, 2015. Don't forget, market is closed on Friday, July 3rd, but the banks are open. That's unusual. Anyway, announcements from yesterday were all kind of pretty much in line. Consumer confidence was a nice big pop. And for today, motor vehicle, these are hardcore numbers here. Motor hardcore meaning I think they're more real than a lot of other numbers that come from government reports. And then we have ADP here, which I don't know how much of a partner with the government they are. I really don't know enough about them right now. I used to, because I used to do some consulting in their area, which is human resources and payroll. But anyway, for today, I consider these more realistic numbers than, say, some of the other politically bent numbers that come from the government. And then that's it for today. Short week. We all have Friday off. Big 3-day weekend coming up. All right, Asia. Shanghai, which had been doing well when everybody else was not, is doing poorly when everybody else is doing well. Okay. What does that mean? I don't know. Europe is bullish across the board and doing quite well with a real big pop here after, 10 o'clock local time. So they're doing pretty well. And let's see here. What else? Oh, you can't bring a selfie stick to Disney. Chelsea Clinton gets paid $65,000 for a speech. Wow, I didn't know that she could speak that well, even. Let's see here. Backyard barbecue will be more expensive this year. Well, yeah, but, yes, they will be. And what else did I say? American workers are burned out and overworked. Okay, well, I think that's probably enough for right now. Let's take a look at the futures here, which are looking up big time. They sort of did yesterday too, and then fizzled out, and it was pretty flat during the day, which enabled me to do I didn't really do anything yesterday, did I? Oh, I entered Tesla, and that was a bull put at the 245 level. And I think I did I do SPX yesterday? I think I was talking about it the day before. I don't exactly remember, but I can look here. Yes, SPX and Tesla entered those yesterday, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. All the indexes are looking up solid 1%, which is pretty hefty. The VIX is at 1823, and that little pullback of 300 points the other day, the VIX actually went from like 12 to 18. So that was a huge, over 30% gain on the VIX. So the volatility indicator is very, very volatile. Gold at 1171, just not doing squat, as proof here where it says 0, or it did. Oil's at 58.73, still hanging down on the lower end there. I like. The dollar's at 95 and $1.1126 against the euro. Pretty steady, not much movement lately there. Alright, so in our account here, looks like we're going to I'm not sure why we get these numbers here before the market actually opens, before SPX actually trades. I'm not sure if they're keying off the futures here or what, but SPX is not trading to the best of my knowledge. Let's take a look at the Analyze tab, or the Trade tab, probably better yet, or it might be still the same, who knows. Let's see if there's any volume on SPX at this time. As soon as we get the data here, it's still thinking. Boy, it sure is taking a very long time. Yeah, volume's at 0. 2054, 2069. Yeah, I don't understand why we get this data like this here. Doesn't seem right to me. Maybe I should ask them. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And then I'll let you know. I'll try to remember here. Let me make a note. Alright, I will let you know what they tell me. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a good day, though. Okay, next thing that we want to do is we usually pop over and take a look at the big chart. Here's the July 5 put that I opened. I will condorize that today, or maybe even tomorrow. If we get a big move today, I'm going to wait one more day, and then I might, if we get a big move on Thursday, then I'll open up the top side, and hopefully we'll get something way up here. And we could, I don't know if we, would I want to do it now? I don't know. Let's take a peek. SPX. We're looking at July 5. On the call side, let's drag this down here. We want something with a 10 delta on the call side. That would put us at 2170 because IV VIX is pretty high right now. What did I say? 2170. All right, 2170. I have to look here. Oh, that kind of stinks. There's no way that I would do something there. So we're going to have this candle turn around here and maybe pop green tomorrow before I would condorize this, or maybe I just don't. I did the same thing on July. I didn't condorize it just because things didn't cooperate. I didn't feel comfortable doing it. So I'm not beyond that, if you know what I mean. Okay. Let's just jump right over to the charts here. And let's start going through. I don't think I have anything else that I need to cover. The spreadsheet is already up. It's already been posted on my blog. You can see the TSLA also yesterday. That was a 20 delta, and this July 5 is a 10 delta on SPX. All right, Apple, trying to recover a little bit from what happened yesterday. Amazon, can see we're going to be slow today. Amazon, not really interested in anything there. And then we had Baidu, which fell out of its channel and tried to recover yesterday and then had a very bad day. Chipotle, this channel's no longer valid, I would say, because it's coming down here and it's sort of retesting it, and now it's heading up. Maybe it's starting a new downtrend channel. I don't know. On a weekly, though, it's looking pretty consistent. This would have been a good time to do a bear call, I would think, just based on the weekly. Costco. Let's see here. Yeah. Costco, let's take a look on the Analyze tab at that one. Take a peek at our risk profile. And we're looking pretty healthy there on Costco right now. I'm not believing these prices down here anymore. I think since the release, there's something wrong. It's wrong. So I'm not believing them anymore. I only believe, for the most part, what I'm seeing on the account page, which is based on the actual prices, I think, of the options and not the calculations. So Costco, we're sitting at $50. Priceline, we're at 80. I'm sort of thinking about maybe getting on a Priceline. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens today. But on the Analyze tab, yeah, we're looking pretty good on Costco. And we take a look at the chart, and we're drifting down here. This is our sweet spot right along here at this 135. Is that what it is? 134. $135. That's our sweet spot. Okay, let's take a peek at the Dow. I added a DIA to this list yesterday, just because I have a viewer that has a trade on DIA. I'll just take a look at it in a second here. Not that I advocate this kind of trade that we're going to look at, but it is what it is, so I'm just trying to follow along on it. Now, looks like, we're going to get a nice pop today if things continue the way they were. But you can see yesterday it looked really good, and then it pulled back. So DIA, it's a double calendar that this person has on it, and it's sitting right here in the sweet spot. Here's a detail down here. It's a calendar, a July-August calendar at 175 and 183. And it's looking pretty good right now. Now, as strange as it may seem, I think that I posted this on my blog, the comparison of before the pullback and after the pullback of this trough here on the tent. It's a double tent. Looks like it's sort of like a two-pole tent. And the sag in the middle was way down here, almost down to the zero line, as well as the two peaks were, say like down around here someplace. And because of the increase in IV, just a couple points, man, this thing got pumped way up. So I know that, as price moves up, the red lines are going to start sagging again. And that's the thing about calendars, is they're dependent on IV, whereas for their max profit and loss, whereas a butterfly with a similar, like a V, more of a V on a butterfly, is pretty fixed in its max profit and loss. But the white line, the current profit and loss, is affected by IV, and we all know that pretty much negatively as IV increases. But eventually, everything being perfect, you will get to your max profit, which is fixed on a butterfly and variable on a calendar. All right, back to the charts here. Let's go to gold. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to leave this expiration here in the picture. Wiggling around here. This is where our July is. Now, IV percentile is 15 right now for gold. It's not, it's totally ignoring what's happening in the market. It's totally ignoring the VIX IV. Most everything else here has gotten a big kick from the recent pump in IV, or in the VIX, I should say, except for gold. It's just kind of sitting here not doing much of anything. Very disappointing. I don't know when I'm going to roll that call or not. I'm just not really sure. Google, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe Apple Music, the 29th, Supreme Court denies Google appeal on Oracle suit. Would that have done this? It could have. It's the same date. So Google actually, you're kidding me. I thought everybody loved Google and the government and the judicial system, but I guess not. So not looking good for Google right now. I'm going to stay away from that. It's just jumping around way too much. 24 percentile. LinkedIn finally broke down here. Now, what's it going to do? Just go sideways down here at this price level? I don't know. I'm not doing anything with it, that's for sure. The NASDAQ, the NDX is actually is that the NASDAQ 100? It's not really the whole NASDAQ, as you can see here, versus the Qs. NQ futures. Well, it is about the same price. You would think the Qs would be like a tenth or a hundredth or something of it, but they're not. That's what I was trying to figure out here. Anyway, NDX from the big Monday crash, and it's still trying to recover. It might be in trouble. NDX might be, actually. Netflix. And then we're going to play with Priceline a little bit when we get to it. Netflix still chopping around here. They have their split up here. I'm not really interested in Netflix. Probably going to dump them off of my watch list. Okay, so Priceline had a nice big fat move yesterday. So here's our calendar here. So let's take a look at this on the Analyze tab. I wanted to show you here the inside lines here are the break-evens. This line and this line are the break-evens basically when I opened it. And now you can see because of the increase in IV, let's jump over here and take a look at the spreadsheet. Okay, break-evens, IV was about 20 and IV percentile was 13.73. So right now IV percentile is 27 and IV is 44.73. So here's what I was telling you about calendars. The profitability, the max profit is changes depending on IV. So again, the inside lines, these hash marks, I have them fixed down here. 1174 and 1107 were the break-evens when I opened the trade. 1174 and 1107, or 1163 I should say. Wait. 1117 and 1163. What happened here? 1163 and 1117. Okay, that's right. And that's here. 1117 and 1163. I'm looking at the prices in the gold box at the bottom of the graph. So these two inside lines were the break-even when I opened it. Now, because of the increase in IV, the break-evens are now out here at 1174 and 1107. So the base has gotten wider, and I wasn't keeping track of this peak here, but this peak is higher as well. I'm not sure if I have a picture of that. Hang on. Alright, I looked and I don't have a picture of it. Sorry about that. I should have taken a screenshot. But, you know, we'll do it again. I'm sure that we'll have another opportunity like this very soon. Alright, a quick peek at the rut. I think I'm done with that one. And this is the Russell 2000. Actually ended up lower than the open yesterday. That's IWM, SPX, blah, 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 blah. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla, I opened a bull put at 245, and here it is right here, 245. Actually kind of using a stochastic in the MACD here to say, well, this is a good time to go in here with a bull put. And that bull put did collect 96 cents. I did 2 of them. I just did 1 account on that. Okay, so actually, again, the spreadsheet is up on the downloads page on my blog if you want to download it. I think even if you don't have Excel, there is a free Excel viewer, but you can also look at this spreadsheet in Open Office, which is what this Open Office, you can download the whole entire package, which is like Microsoft Office, for absolutely free, and you can open up Microsoft Excel files and Word files and PowerPoint and I don't know what else. I forget what else is in Office, but anyway, it's compatible. It can read those formats and even save in those formats. So free, absolutely free. And it's a good product. I think it's Oracle runs it right now. But anyway, that's it for today. I mean, this has been a long enough recording. Of course, we have to make up. We're not going to have a recording on Friday, so we have to make these a little bit longer. Just kidding. That's it for today. Still looking like a big open here, and we'll see how things progress during the day. And I am going to find out why we're getting prices here on SPX pre-market. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.